All right. So I will be talking a bit about ClickIt, a project I've been working for 1.5 years together with a few others. ClickIt is a behavior changing button. This is a prototype of ClickIt we did. So it's still in the prototype stage. We have a light version already on the market, but this button I'll talk a bit about. We come from Leo Pharma, actually, the big corporation Leo Pharma, but we are a small startup within Leo Pharma, within a division called Leo Innovation Lab, and we do all sort of things there. Now, the origins of the button is a lotion behavior changing button. So we wanted to change behavior of how people apply their lotion when they're living with a skin condition. And we quickly found that, well, this issue, this problem that people having living with a chronic skin disease is actually the same for every chronic disease. Well, it's actually also the same for a lot of other stuff. And that's why we went from something that was only lotion to now become an overall behavior changing button. First off, the problem. Well, skin conditions and chronic skin conditions, we found that only 50% of these guys living with a chronic skin disease, a skin disease that you never ever get rid of, they only adhere to the treatment, around 50% of them. So not even everyone is interested in putting on the lotion and doing it day after day and adhering to the treatment that their doctor is prescribing them. And again, going a bit broader, the same problem was actually on all diseases, that really no disease, whichever it is, whether it's a cold or whatever you get prescribed from doctors, only 50% adhere properly. Going a bit down into the theory of behavior and the subconscious behavior, we are looking at habits. So we are not going at changing behavior, because changing behavior sounds a bit negative. Rather, we are changing habits. So we want to improve habits and we want to make them stick. A habit of putting on your lotion, a habit of taking your birth control pills, a habit of feeding your fish. It basically doesn't matter as long as it's something you want to do over and over again. Now, for some people, this habit is completely subconscious, taking the medication, which is good because at that point you have a rhythm, you have a routine, you have a habit that sticks. But for other people, it might be a bit hard to follow up and did I really take medication? Because on a subconscious level, you don't really make a notification inside your head, did I take my medication or not? You really don't know. So when you come to the doctor like this guy and say, did I take my medication? I can't really remember, but I usually do. But in fact, he didn't, because as I said before, 50% adhere, and this guy is one of those who do not adhere. The theory of a habit is very simple. It's called a habit loop. So the habit loop consists of three things. It's triggers, it's actions, and it's rewards. So that is what the basic is, and then it goes over and over again. You want to do the same habit because you have a trigger, triggering the action, and then the reward tells you, hey, this is a good idea, I might do it again. The thing with chronic skin disease is that the reward is not immediate. You don't get an immediate reward. And the same goes swallowing birth control pills. The reward comes not having a baby at some point. So the reward is not immediate, so why would I do it? And it's not really a pleasure swallowing pills. So this is some of the behavior that we want to change and we want to enforce and improve. Talking about a bit about triggers, what can they be? The most powerful trigger is an event. Me getting up in the morning is a trigger of me walking towards the bathroom and start my morning routine of brushing teeth. So that is an event, me waking up, that triggers a whole habit. The location is also quite important. Where am I physically? What is the environment I'm in? And what is the physical cues, the objects that surround me? Just by having this in my hand, well, it triggers a habit of me standing like this. That is all subconscious. And that is the physical cue of this and the trigger of the environment that tells me I need to stand here and present like this. The emotional cues, you also have these, and time cues. My morning routine starts in the morning. So that is a whole element of this timing. If I woke up in the afternoon after a nap, I'm not going to immediately go towards the bathroom and start doing my morning routine, even though the timing of me waking up or the event of me waking up doesn't fit with the time of the day. For example, me taking a shower is an event. I'm taking a shower in the morning, and I am in the bathroom, and I see the toothbrush right when I come out. It stands right there on the sink. So I'm already there inclined to start brushing my teeth, which I do, and I do this completely subconsciously. Also in the morning, like probably a few others in here, I'm a bit tired. So everything runs in the automatic loop. Everything just, I'm completely brain dead in the morning. Nothing is going on. So everything is just on the habits. And also it's morning. There is another trigger in the theory, which I'm not going to go into, but it's interpersonal triggers. So if you want to come around in the exhibition afterwards, we can talk about those. The good thing about Click It and what we do with this button is we provide what you call cognitive closure. We go all the way around and we give incentive to keep on doing it. You want to do it over and over again to make your brain strong. So all of these triggers work together. The more you have and the more routine you build, the more time you do it, the more likely it is that you will perform your action. You swallowing your birth control pills, or you feeding the fish, or whatever it is. And then you get a reward. And in Click It, we have a few of these rewards. We also have quite a lot of triggers, but the action is up to you to perform it yourself. Now, we want to help you build a habit around that action. Again, all the triggers, shower, bathroom, toothbrush, all work together for me to brush my teeth and get a fresh feeling in the mouth. So the Click It button, it has in itself built several cues, the thing itself placed on your toothbrush is a physical cue that you need to start take your medication, or it's a physical cue that you need to start brushing your teeth. If it's put on your medication, then it's a physical cue for you to start take your medication. It also has in itself, the new one, built in an audio alert that will make a sound, advise you, hey, well, if you can hear this, take your pill, take your medication, feed the fish, whatever habit it is. Yes. So the rewards on the other end, the green ones, the good stuff in the end, is that in the app connected to the button, you have these habit goals. You have something you want to get up to. You have a motivation to reach that final goal. Did I take my medication 7 days, once a day at approximately the same time? Well, if I did, I get a small star. I get a thumbs up. Yay, I did it. So already there you have a small reward for you. Also, quite interesting is, we found this through several studies, that by clicking it, just the feeling of clicking it is a tiny, tiny bit of reward for you. So that makes you want to do it a bit more. So already there we have an immediate reward for you just by clicking it. And in the app as well, you can do these plans. You can try and see how far you get, how much effort are you going to make to reach your goal. And people often find that it's not too hard. It's not too much an effort you need to put in. This is plenty of effort. This is enough. So building all these pieces together in your mind, structuring all of this over and over and over again enforces the habit. And then at the end, the goal is to have the habit built into your automative loop inside your head, the ones that runs all the time. If I'm in this environment at these hours with these objects around me, I'll start taking my medication. And that comes out completely automatic. And that is the goal. How do we do this? Well, as I mentioned, you have the physical cue, on this case, placed on a lotion. This is basically where we started with the development. And you have the event of you taking your medication as a trigger. Now, the planned schedule, it will alert you. It will make a sound. It will even make a tiny light telling you, hey, take your medication, take your lotion. And then you have the physical environment around you, which will also try and enforce the habit that you're building. And in the end, in the app, you get the motivations and the reward for you to keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. I would, well, that's Click It in a nutshell. A bit faster than 10 minutes. But support us on Kickstarter. We are going live Monday. So it's brand new, it's super fresh. We are almost about to build all of these buttons. We made all the prototypes, getting ready. So soon the shipment will start of these, and we're going live on Kickstarter Monday. Thank you.